Sit down, Joe.
Why you think I made that?
Sit down, Joe.
Huh?
Sit down
Why
quick.
you think I made that?
The brothers are
You doing
here.
this too?
No. Sit down quick, Joe.
Boxing has always been more than a sport. It's a stage where legends are born, rivalries burn bright, and lives are changed forever. Among these legendary tales, one story stands apart: the complex, often overlooked relationship between Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali. For decades, the world celebrated Muhammad Ali as the greatest. His charisma, poetry, and in-ring brilliance made him a global icon. But what if I told you that without Joe Frazier, the legend of Muhammad Ali might not exist as we know it? Today, we dive deep into the untold story of how Joe Frazier saved Muhammad Ali's career. It all started in the year 1967. Muhammad Ali, then the heavyweight champion of the world, was at the peak of his career. But his refusal to be drafted into the Vietnam War set off a chain of events that would change everything. Stripped of his title, banned from boxing, and vilified by many, Ali faced an uncertain future. In an interview, Ali mentioned, "Why should they ask me to put on a uniform and go 10,000 miles from home and drop bombs and bullets on brown people in Vietnam while so-called Negro people in Louisville are treated like dogs?" Ali's principled stand cost him not just his career, but also his income and reputation. For 3 long years, he was locked out of the ring, his prime years slipping away. While Ali was sidelined, Joe Frazier rose through the ranks. A relentless fighter with a devastating left hook, Frazier became the heavyweight champion in Ali's absence. But Joe was more than just a fighter. He was a man of principle, loyalty, and compassion. Despite their eventual rivalry, Frazier admired Ali, and it was Joe who stepped in to help when Ali needed it most. While Ali struggled financially, Frazier provided him with money to support his family. But Joe didn't stop there. He lobbied for Ali's reinstatement, advocating for his right to return to the sport they both loved. In press conferences and private meetings, Frazier argued that boxing wasn't complete without Muhammad Ali. In an interview, Frazier stood up for Ali and said, "The man deserves a chance. Everyone deserves a chance. Let him fight. Let him prove himself in the ring." Soon after, in 1970, Muhammad Ali's ban was lifted, thanks in part to the efforts of Joe Frazier. But this set the stage for one of the greatest rivalries in sports history. The fight of the century was more than just a boxing match. It was a clash of styles, personalities, and ideologies. Things started verbally, too. Ali said, "Joe Frazier is too slow, too ugly, and too flat-footed to beat me. I'm the greatest, and I'll prove it." Ali's verbal attacks stung. He painted Frazier as a tool of the establishment, a betrayal of the kindness Frazier had shown. Despite the insults, Joe stayed focused, determined to prove himself in the ring. Finally, on March 8, 1971, at Madison Square Garden, Frazier defeated Ali in a brutal 15-round battle, solidifying his place as the undisputed heavyweight champion. But this wasn't the end of their story. It was just the beginning. Over the next few years, Ali and Frazier faced each other 2 more times, culminating in the legendary Thrilla in Manila. Their rivalry captivated the world, but beneath the heated exchanges and fierce battles was an unspoken bond. Joe Frazier had given Muhammad Ali the opportunity to reclaim his career and his legacy. But later, everything sorted out, and Ali said, "Joe Frazier is a great champion. Without him, I wouldn't be who I am." And Frazier himself said, "We fought hard, but we respected each other. That's what it's all about." Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali will forever be remembered as rivals, but their story is so much more. It's a tale of resilience, respect, and redemption. In helping Ali, Joe Frazier not only saved a career, but also helped shape the history of boxing. And that, perhaps, is the true mark of greatness. As it is well said, true greatness is not in what you achieve, but in what you inspire in others.